What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy King David. Let's go. Let's get it. The Sigma Wolf. Shout out to my boy Reggie for coming up with that. And also, all you guys, I'm going to get caught up in the comments. Just give me a second. Just had to come up with a few things. I wanted to make sure I got these new formats out. I'm trying some different things out, you guys. Just bear with me. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Hey, you guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. With no further ado, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get that knocked out on your way in. Smash that like button. I ain't gonna tell you again. Now, let's get this party started. Man, it is hard right now being an original man. I am telling you. Man, you know, you just scroll through social media and, you know, I get new people popping up my feed all the time. These robot voices and just a bunch of, you know, you don't never know whose channel it is. It could be a person, it could be AI, who knows. But they're coming up with these new categorizations for men and people, and when you get, you know what I'm saying, to the nitty gritty, you realize that it's just about trying to make sure that you are always, you know what I'm saying, stuck in the matrix. There's always somebody that can try to put you in a box without knowing who you are. And that's the reason why, you know, you gotta pick yourself up and follow God and not listen to anyone, because everybody has an opinion, you know? You know, like everybody got something else. And just like that's something else, no one cares about it. So, I mean, all I'm saying is this, y'all. Have you noticed that it just seems like, you know, there's narcissists, and then there's these subcategories of narcissists, and they're all calling us that, or whenever you're doing your own thing, there's a problem with you minding your own business and not wanting to interact with people. It's just always some type of issue going on. It's never, hey, let's just let these people be. Let's just, you know, let them live their life, you know, and however they interact with people is the way that they are. It can never be like that, because then you have too much control of yourself and how you move. And when you move like that, you're not really subject to other people's opinions. I'm telling you. Listen, y'all. I'm just really just chilling. And, you know, I'm just in my meditative state right now. And I'm liking these blackout videos because I can bring you guys in while I'm getting the downloads. And I don't have to, you know, get the camera ready, check the temperature outside, lighting and all that kind of stuff. This is like the raw. I like this. We're going to do this more often. But as a man, as a traditional man, as a rugged man, as an old school type of guy, and you could be a younger guy with this, we're all, you know, age is not real. So whatever number that you are, you know what I'm saying, over the age of 18, you know, you're going to get treated like a man no matter what. No one's going to feel sorry for you, and no one's coming to your rescue. And see, when you think like this, when you start listening to others having opinions of you, but they don't take care of you, help you out, pay your bills, no nothing like that, you got it all yourself, why in the world would you listen to anybody else? And it's not even being disrespectful, it's just being honest. Why in the world would you listen to anybody else? You're not going to listen to anybody else. You're going to be listening to God, because God has led you to get into the place where you are right now. You're going to listen to yourself. You got you where you are right now. Man, listen. When you're a traditional man, a high value man, Alpha Sigma, whatever you want to call yourself, when you're a leader, you have to get yourself up every day and push yourself. And I'm going to tell you something else. When you can find it in yourself to lead by leading while going through it, leading by example, it's going to push you into higher levels of being yourself, because you're not only having to go within so you don't go without, but you're also showing people the way. And not just by leading by example, but actually trying to teach what you're going through at the same time. This makes you into a greater man and into a greater leader. You know what I mean? Of course you know what I mean. You're vibing high. Part of my soul tribe. But people don't understand the lone wolves. They don't understand super empaths. It's not about being an introvert. It's not about being an extrovert. It's just about being you. Because everybody, no matter whether you're extroverted or introverted, you want time to yourself. And when you feel like you have to go along with these terminologies and always have to be out, then you start becoming dependent on it like a drug. But we don't break it down and talk about that kind of stuff, because that goes against social norms. No. They want to just talk about, things that don't allow the system to maintain its frame over everybody in it. They don't want you to be thinking about stuff like that and feel like that's normal. No. They want you to be out and about, interacting with people, going through stuff that don't know how to handle themselves like adults out in public. They want to project whatever they're going through on everybody else, which again is just being somebody's whoopee cushion or punching bag when, you didn't sign up for it. But again, we all know that's part of life, and that's part of interacting with people. And it's not about controlling everything, but it is about controlling, the energies that you interact with around yourself a little bit, to a certain degree, to maintain your sanity. Come on. Everybody's running around half insane, and then they start interacting with other people, and, just letting somebody in your aura field is enough right there to cause you thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You might pick up on some of their energy, negative or worrisome or whatever it could be. People don't really understand how energies work. And when I'm in my own great energy by myself, enjoying my energy by myself, what's the problem with that? Right? And then you go out in public, like I do it all the time. And, when I go out, you know how you are, Reflection. You don't have any issues when you go out, because you know that everybody, no matter what happens, you're observing everything, but you're in a safe space, you know what I'm saying? So, everybody's just out and about projecting. I mean, literally, like, they're just out there doing whatever they want to do, and they'll try to, you know what, when you're as calm as you are, you tend to end up drawing in more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's like when they can't bother you when you're out. You know how it is. Like, you're minding your business, and you'll see, like, me and my son were at the grocery store, and, grown women, like my, not my age, but like in their 20s, and they get run, like, making their way to being in my energy, like, around me. And, you know what I'm saying? My son, he don't really, he's kind of shy, so he ain't really trying to, so he'll start wandering off. And these women, they're not even, they're just curious to see, try to check me out, but still, they don't know, how they might be coming off. I mean, obviously they were staring hard enough, and then when my son sees a phone, lifted up, he automatically feels like somebody's trying to record him, which I taught him is a possibility, which I don't know if they were or not, but holding up a certain kind of way, they probably could. You know what I'm saying? But again, they don't know that doing that's going to cause my son to want to walk off and, you know what I'm saying, make me feel like going into a different aisle. But again, it doesn't really matter, because I expect the complete unexpected when I go out. And by doing this, it doesn't really, it keeps me from being caught off guard. And when I do that, for some reason, it makes people want to go out of their way to be noticed even more. It's almost like a trigger. It's crazy. I said all that, to say this. When you're out and about, you're living your best life, everybody's going to have an opinion. And just like everybody's butt, who cares? Okay? Who cares? you're not going to be able to take in other people's opinions because they're studying you anyway. And everybody wants to be able to put everybody in some type of category without even really knowing a person. So to me, it's just ignorance. And to you as well, probably. Because they're in such a hurry to try to put you in a box to either eliminate you or, put you on some kind of pedestal that you can ask for either way it goes. So, again, we have to maintain our frames, and masking the frame. We got to make sure that we don't allow for other people's random's opinion, to bother us or get under our skin. And we have to know, that we don't really need to be concerned with whatever someone else is saying, because we don't know where that opinion's coming from. It could be coming from a place of envy, jealousy, anything, hate. You know what I'm saying? And the name of the game is finding different ways to disguise your pain so no one can detect it. So you can run your mouth and say whatever you want to say and kind of get your rocks off without being confronted. But I just can tell when something's not being said or done with good intentions. Well, I detect a little sense of jealousy or envy. I'm out. I don't need anything more than that. I've eliminated plenty of fake wannabe friends. Just like that guy recently called out. Do you know I've had a few emails? That guy from the other live I did, that has the same avatar picture, copied me and everything. I had a few women on TikTok DM me saying, hey, look, I appreciate you calling him out. I've been detecting the same thing, and he's kind of like bullying me. So, I really feel like, us being a lone wolf, it makes us rare because we're kind of separated from these social norms that everybody else deal with on a daily basis and don't realize. And we're outside of that, so we can sorry about that. So we can detect it easily. And that makes you special. And what I'm saying is, don't change how you are. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're needed. And a lot of people that don't understand you, well, humans fear what they don't understand. You know what I mean? But they're way in our way. And remember, just get up every time. Whatever you feel like is a mistake, it's a life lesson. Just get up. Just keep getting up. Just keep getting up. I don't want to hold you guys any longer. Well, I got a few more minutes. Right now, strong, reliable, authentic, leaders are needed more than ever, because everybody faking it till they make it, and just copying what they see and kind of, grifting and drifting. And you got to have some strong leadership, because there's narratives being put out that we don't know where they're stemming from, but we do know that they're sowing seeds of separation, and we have to get away from that kind of stuff. Any kind of race baiting or gender wars, we have to kind of reel it in through just leading by example and doing what we continue to do, and not being afraid of what appears to be mistakes or errors. Hang on for a second, y'all. Mistakes or errors, by others, knowing that they're lessons from our perspective and others' opinions, perspectives, perceptions. It really doesn't matter. Listen, even if you have some, girlfriend that you're dating, or somebody that you're seeing that you see potential that she might be somebody that you might want to get, to know. If she starts asking you questions, you're not asking her questions like this. That's one. And two, that's her perspective based off of her life choices that she's made, and bad relationships or good relationships has led her to the point that she's at right now. So from her, reality, who knows how you're perceived? You know what I mean? So you just have to navigate until you find someone and a group of people, i.e. friends, that kind of align with you. That's what the Soul Tribe's about. That's what Vibe and High's about. you know. And even then, you have to kind of like, you know, use discernment and only put around energies that are like yours, you know, that are level-minded. I mean, you don't have to be level-headed and you know, full-minded about everything that they do. You don't have to put people around you, because some people be like, oh, that's making an echo chamber. And again, that's just even more talk from people on the outside trying to find ways and poke holes in the way that you carry yourself, because when you're a lone wolf, they have no control over you. They can't be impressionable on you or anything like that. So they're just kind of like stuck. So listen, I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. It's been long enough. I appreciate y'all joining me. Hit that like button. You know, I ain't gonna tell y'all again. Hit that like button. Hit it on the way in. Hit it on the way out. You know, hit it midway through. Just hit that like button. Listen, peace, love, and light. Appreciate y'all. And we'll probably do more blacked out videos. You know, I like this. You know, I'm able to, and you know, whatever airs. Look, this is me in the middle of getting downloads without, you know, refining the information and then putting a full out video. So whatever mistakes I make, whatever, you know, just call it like a rough take, a freestyle, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. And remember, I love you. And